If you come to D.C. to visit, you can visit the Lincoln Memorial, but the toilets are closed, the gift shop is closed, and the park police patrolling and protecting this area, they're not getting paid. We're into the third week now of this government shutdown. 800,000 federal workers furloughed or working without pay. And as every day progresses, the concern is that the fallout is going to spread. A new day of the government shutdown bringing new concerns about the impact on Americans, especially those relying on the federal government to get by. One of the programs in jeopardy, food stamps. Nearly 39 million people use it to feed their families, and it's quickly running out of funding.
I won't be able to come in here and buy my groceries.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, also left scrambling, asking landlords not to evict thousands of tenants covered by a now expired program in a letter obtained by the Washington Post. Getting married? Lovebirds in the nation's capital may have to put those wedding bells on hold after the Marriage Bureau that issues licenses in D.C. was closed.
Empty pockets of all personal effects, please.
The paychecks for TSA officers won't land in their bank accounts later this week if the government still has the out-of-office message. Some of those screeners calling out sick in protest, though the TSA union is urging them not to. Rachel Turner's husband, Brian, is a TSA officer still on the job.
He loves what he does. I don't want to have to ask him not to do it, but if our livelihood depends on it, there will come a point where we have to decide, do we stay or do we go?
One thing Americans can count on, their tax refund. The White House says it will reverse past policy and have the IRS issue refunds during the prolonged shutdown. That's a small glimmer of hope for the 800,000 federal workers who are now furloughed or working without pay. Fish and wildlife botanist Christy Scarazzo spent all of her savings to move for a new government job last fall.
Honestly, after rent and childcare, I don't know how I'm going to pay the bills for the rest of the month.
A dream job derailed by a closed government. Christy and hundreds of thousands of other workers hope will be back in business soon. Look at this shot. The sun just hit the Lincoln Memorial here in Washington. Beautiful morning on a beautiful day here in Washington. But of course, we have a lot of drama. Listen, last point about the shutdown. The Airline Pilots Association calling on President Trump to end it, concerned that with air traffic controllers potentially and also TSA officers potentially working without pay, it puts the nation's airspace at risk. Guys, back to you.
And Tom, you're there in Washington. We talk about the memorials and the parks, but federal workers, they don't all live in D.C., right?
No, that's right. In fact, 80% of federal workers do not live in the D.C. area. In fact, the states with the highest percentage of federal workers have relatively low populations. It includes Alaska, North Dakota, Wyoming, New Mexico, South Dakota, West Virginia, Idaho. So states with lower populations have actually the highest percentage of federal workers.